front wheel, I'm going to go into a little bit further, a little more in depth on how to actually use the Pit Boss tool. So you're going to have everything comes out of the box completely separated. Let me show you here. In the Pit Boss tool, you're going to need a couple different things. You're going to need this castle deal that helps pull the bearing up. You're going to need the copper washer and this bolt, or this nut. And I'll show you how this all works in a second. Then you're going to have a little washer and a little nut for this kind of wedge deal. And how it's going to work is with your bearing. This is a 3/4 bearing. This is a 3/4 sleeve or 3/4 shaft. You're going to push it into the bearing like this. So once it pops in, then if you see closely, this raised edge here will catch the bearing there. But because there's nothing filling the hole, it probably will pop back out. See, comes right back out. So what you have to do to ensure that that doesn't collapse and slide back out is you drop this tapered shaft in there, right? And then you throw a washer and a nut on that back side. And then you'll tighten that down. Let me show you. So if you tighten that down, it'll be a 3/8 on the back side, 3/8 Allen back here, 11/16 nut up here. Tighten it up. And now that bearing won't move at all, right? It's locked in there. In order to get prepared to put it in the wheel, we're going to pre-assemble this setup. So you have your little plug deal, tapered shaft goes in there. Don't throw this on yet, because it won't. You got to do some other stuff first. Throw on this castle, then you're going to throw on the copper or bronze washer, then you're going to throw on this big nut, then you can throw on the washer and the little nut. Okay? Leave everything relatively loose towards the top sides of everything, so it's nice and loose. Then bring your wheel into place and push it down, let it fall, and then just push in until you hear it click in like that. And then this part here, if you've got rotors on, you'll just go between the bolts. Pretty simple. If you don't have rotors on, be careful because you can get it stuck. If you look in this wheel, you can easily get that castle deal stuck inside these holes. So you got to rotate it to where it's over the face of the holes. That's very important. Let me show you with it here. See, if you can see that, you can easily get those castles stuck in that hole. You don't want that. You want to start them here on the actual flat side of the wheel, that machine face. So once it's in there, you need to tighten that little wedge shaft. We've got to tighten it down. So again, 3/8 to the back side, stick that in there. It's going to be an 11/16 wrench. You're just going to tighten it, see, like this. Bam, snug it up. Pull this out, make sure you don't lose your wrench inside there. Set it back down. Now, again, making sure this is on the machine face, not the void. We're going to tighten down the big nut, and then that shaft we pushed in, it's got a little flat spot on it, 2 flat spots. I'll take a 5/8 wrench. It's a little sloppy, some people complain about it, but use whatever you want. Then the big nut is an 1/16 wrench. If you don't have one of those, go ahead and go get a adjustable end wrench. And then once you find that, you're going to start to tighten it. It's going to pop like that, and then you're just going to walk it right out. And once it's out, bam, bearing's in there, and if you'll look, no bearing in there. Now to get it apart, obviously the wrench is not exactly 5/8, it gets stuck on there. To get it off, take that 3/8 that you used to put it in. You're going to loosen this with 11/16 and a 3/8. Already loose. Take that off. And you're going to take this big nut back off. That's off. Take that off, slide it all back apart. There's your 3/8 bearing. all back apart, and oh, don't want to come off. There is your last 3/8 bearing, or 3/4 bearing.